Hello gorgeous, my name is Mina. Welcome to my channel Mina Reads, and today we're starting a weekly reading vlog. So I've been having not the greatest past few days. I've been in a really weird mood, and I've decided that this week we just have to turn that around. So to start my week off, I'm going to be going to see The Little Mermaid, and I'm reading some black romances this week, and there's nothing that raises my spirits quite like reading a black love story. So I'm going to be reading some indie published black romances by some new to me authors, and I'm going to share that experience with you. So I'm really excited, so stay tuned. What do we think about The Little Mermaid?
It was very good.
Yeah. What do we think about Prince Eric?
He was sexy.
Rate him out of 10.
I would say he was about an 8.
Okay, I gotta give him a 10 for his song. Like after his song, he got me. He got me. Like, we're married. You know what I'm saying?
What song did he sing?
What do you mean? What song did he sing? At the beginning,
Right.
he sang his little song about how he's in love
with her, and
he needs to find her.
World for it.
The uncharted waters. I don't know what the rest of the lyrics were, but he says like uncharted waters. I will find your melody again.
Right.
Weren't you there in the theater? Like,
I don't remember.
well, anyway, Prince Eric, he's everything. I love him. Yeah. For my Memorial Day weekend adventures with my family, I had such a good time watching The Little Mermaid. It was so cute, and now I feel like I'm in the mood to read a romance that features like a sailor or like a pirate or something, because Prince Eric is like a big adventurer, and he likes sailing, and his first introduction he's like climbing the rigging of this ship, and now I'm like, I need to read about a sailor romance hero really badly. So I am going to be on the hunt for a romance that features something like that, but I have to tell you about the books that I am already currently reading, and I'm doing my nighttime skincare, so give me a second to pull myself together, because right now I look like a glazed donut. So the first thing that I'm reading that I'm in the middle of, I want to say that I am 50% through this one, and it is called Sight Unseen by Kasha Thompson, and this is a marriage, like an arranged marriage reality TV show romance. And so it's pretty much about this couple, and it is a black romance, by the way, and it is about this couple. They go on a reality show that's sort of like Married at First Sight, where they're getting married sight unseen, and it's about them like needing to get married and have their like first moments together as a couple, like moving in together and all that kind of stuff, but they're just meeting. And so if you seen Marriage at First Sight, or if you're familiar with it, it's like very much exactly like that. And so there's a lot of like communication issues happening between our characters, even though they have really great chemistry and even though they really like each other, because they are so new to knowing each other and sharing space. They're having all of these like minor communication issues that are spiraling into something bigger. And I know that a lot of my romance girlies don't enjoy when there's like a lot of miscommunication and things like that, so I do want to let you be aware of that they have a lot of communication issues, but they're working through them, and there's a lot of mess involved and a lot of like drama. And I think that definitely if you're someone who likes watching relationship reality TV, then this will mimic that perfectly for you, and it might be like a really good read to pick up. So like I said, I'm only 50% through, so I don't want to like, don't quote me yet, don't take the recommendation quite yet, because I don't know how I'm going to feel by the end of it. But where I'm at right now, like, it's a good time. The characters have good vibes. I will say the guy, occasionally he'll say some stuff that I feel like is a little bit out of pocket, but I don't know, like it's a good time so far. It's a good vibe, and this is my first time ever reading from this author. And then I'm also reading another black romance, which is by another new to me author. Her name is Natasha Bishop, and this book is called Only for the Week. I can't remember which article it is. And this book is about a girl named Janelle, and she is going to her sister Amory's wedding. It's a destination wedding in Mexico, and so there's like, you know, her and her sister's like wedding party are all having this like week-long vacation before the actual wedding, which is happening the week after. And so there's a whole lot of drama and tension, because Janelle used to date Arnold, who is her sister's current fiance, soon to be husband. So there's like drama there, not necessarily because Janelle is still interested in Arnold, but it just seems like there's like some unresolved tension where Amory seems to think that Janelle may possibly still have feelings for him, and so to compensate for that, she is like treating Janelle like her lackey, and she's like a sort of bridezilla. And so there's a whole lot of like drama going on there, and in the midst of that, Arnold, in his like groom's party, I don't even know, one of his groomsmen, that's the term for it, one of his groomsmen's name is Rome, and Rome is someone that Janelle has known about over the years, and she kind of thinks that he's hot, but they haven't really interacted all that much. But Rome has had a crush on her this whole time, and so Rome finally makes a move while they're at this like vacation resort or whatever, waiting for the wedding to happen, and he just like wants to be there for her, be her stress relief, because she is incredibly stressed dealing with her sister. Her sister needs to be checked so badly. Her sister is wilding out in every possible way imaginable, and it's just like she needs to be checked so badly. But I am enjoying Rome. He's really fun, really sweet. He's very like assertive and intense, but not like creepy or not like alpha male vibes. Like he's just there, he's just applying pressure, you know, and I love to see that. But Janelle, like, she's fun, she's cool, so I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I'm like 30% through that one, and I think that I may continue on with that one first before I go back to Sight Unseen, just because like I'm having a good time and I'm really enjoying like the vacation vibes. So I think I'm gonna get into that, and then I'll finish Sight Unseen a little bit later. So yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment. Besties, I am like 80% of the way through Only for the Week by Natasha Bishop. I'm obsessed bad. I'm obsessed. Like, you guys need to read this. Okay, hear me out. So I think I've already given you like the synopsis and what it's all about and everything, but I am madly, passionately, deeply in love with Rome Martin, the love interest. His vibe, his energy, the BDE is off the charts. I love him, I need him, I want him. He is everything to me, okay? He is everything. And I really love the female protagonist, Janelle. Like, she's a really cool person, and I feel like the general vibe of the story is just so fun, light vibe, but also all of the drama that you would expect from a large like friend group being together and being in close proximity to each other because they're on this vacation. And also there's a lot of like tension and drama that's boiling over because the sister is kind of insecure about the fact that her fiance used to date Janelle. But I mean, that's your problem, bestie. I don't know why you would pick your sister's leftovers. Like, I don't get it, but if that's your thing, that's your thing. But why are you going to blame your sister? Like, she's acting like Janelle can't be trusted around the guy, and his name is Arnold, so that's already a red flag. But she's like so possessive of Arnold, and she's worried that Janelle's gonna like make a move on him or like try to mess up their wedding. So she's really like demanding of Janelle's time. She's like kind of bullying her. She's like really passive aggressive and shitty to her. And so you see like all that tension and drama like boiling over with Janelle, and like the family confrontations. It's just all there. It's all there. It's so fun and messy and dramatic, and I'm loving it. But I mean, back to the romance itself. The romance is so good. Like, I truly feel like Rome is somebody that is deeply infatuated with Janelle, but not just like on a surface level, like, oh, I'm in love with her, I'm obsessed with her, but just like he is so drawn in by her energy, and he just wants to kind of feed her energy, be like a source of joy and happiness in her life, wants to get to know more about her and peel back all of like her hidden layers, because even though he's known about her for quite some time, he's never been like really close with her because he has always been attracted to her. And prior, she was off limits because she was dating his friend Arnold, and now that's no longer an obstacle, so he's kind of making his move. And it's just something that's so fun about him being like so passionate, so intense, so all in about her, but he's also making space for the fact that they are like a new connection, and he's learning more about her, and they can kind of grow into something together. And I don't know, he's just so good. He's so amazing, and I love him. He's also fucking hilarious. Like, he makes me cackle every time I turn around. Okay, but did I tell y'all the part that really made me swoon for this man? there's a moment where Janelle is just so stressed out by all the bullshit, all this wedding planning, all of the drama with her sister. She's just so stressed out. She's so burnt out. And Rome sees that. And so he decides to rent a yacht for her so that she can go on this yacht and she can read her books. Because all she's wanted to do the whole vacation is to read her romance novels and catch up on this series, because a new book just dropped in like her favorite romance series. She wants to read it, right? And she has been able to the whole trip. So he rents her this yacht so she can read on the yacht. And then while she's there, like, she has like a paperback book and she has her Kindle. And so she's reading her paperback and he's like, oh, well, can I like read this series? Like, do you have the book downloaded on your Kindle? Can I read it? And so he's reading the series like from the beginning, and she's on like the later installment, and they're talking about it, and like the way that they're sharing the bookish tea together is so funny and so cute. And that was the moment that I truly just fell so deeply in love with Rome. You just need to read his book. You need to read this book. I mean, it's not just his book, it's Janelle's book too. Janelle is a bad bitch. I love her so much. She's an icon, she's a legend. But Rome is occupying so much brain space for me right now. I love him. Okay, so there are many very intimate, very steamy, kinky, fun, sexy sex scenes in this book, okay? Lots of fun stuff going on in their bedroom. But the sexiest scene in the whole book is when Rome beats somebody up for talking crazy about Janelle. Janelle not even there, but he just beats somebody up because they're talking crazy about her. Violence is never the answer, but in this particular instance, it is. He was so sexy for that. Oh my god. He just got 10 times sexier when he put that man in a hospital. I'm sorry to say. All right, so I completed only for the week 5 stars. 5 stars, baby. It's not even a question. It's not even like, it's not even a discussion. The book is just so good. It's so fun. It's lots of drama and tension, but the vibes between the romantic pairing is just so immaculate, and it's just full of so much love and support and sexiness, and I really just had a really great time reading about that couple. But then the story itself was just really fun. Like, the friend group was fun, the drama was fun. It was also a lot of like emotional catharsis, because our female protagonist Janelle, like, she's going through a lot of shit with her family, and I really enjoyed the way that a lot of that was handled, and the way that Janelle was able to grow and learn to kind of put herself first, not to be selfish, but because sometimes you need to you know, value yourself more than you value the feelings of other people who are putting you down and making you feel bad. Like, making them comfortable while they do their best to make you uncomfortable and make you feel unwanted and unsupported is like the worst thing possible. And so I really enjoyed the way that that was navigated, like that really tense, fraught emotional relationship that Janelle was having with her mother and her sister, as well as all of the like fun, sexy vibes that was going on between her and Rome, and just the general like fun vibe of them being on vacation. So it had some depth to it, but it was really fun. It was really light, warm, sexy. It just was great. I think it's a perfect like beachy read for the summertime, and I would definitely recommend it. Like, it was fantastic. So up next, I'm going to be reading Sight Unseen. Hello, my friends. Is it focusing? Okay, hi friends. So I am 75% into Sight Unseen, and I feel like I feel very conflicted about this book, because on one hand I think it's pretty entertaining, and like I said, it has just like such a good reality TV show vibe, and so it feels like watching a season of a reality TV show. But at the same time, I can't say that I really am loving the characters, or that I'm coming to like love their relationship and be like really strongly rooting for them. Like, I don't know if I'm feeling that, and usually when I'm reading a romance, I want to get those feelings where it's like, oh, I'm swooning, oh, I'm so in love with them, and I don't know if I'm like there yet, but which is kind of questionable, since like I said, I'm like 70% through. But there was this scene, they had like a pretty big argument, and there was this scene where they were like sharing all of these little things they love about each other, because they're like, you know, it's only been a month that we've been together, and it seems too soon for us to be having like really big emotions about each other. And so they're like, I barely know anything about you. And then they're having this like confrontation, and then they both just start sharing like all the little moments and all the little things that they love about each other, which is really, really sweet. So like, I don't know, like I said, I'm conflicted. There's like a lot of good, and I wouldn't say that there's bad, but there's some ambivalence on my part, but that doesn't mean that the book is not good. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna finish the book today. So I want to start Her Good Side by Rebecca Weatherspoon. This is a YA romance. It has like the fake dating trope, a little bit of scandal involved because the people who are fake dating, it's this girl named Bethany, and she's fake dating her best friend's ex-boyfriend, which to me just seems very scandalous. But I'm excited for this one, and I was lucky enough to get this copy actually sent to me by Rebecca, and so it's signed. I hope it's focusing so you can actually see that. It doesn't look like it's focusing, but maybe it's focused. And anyway, yeah, so this is signed by Rebecca, and it says, Mina, I hope you enjoyed this story for the junior bad bitches who read romance. XOXO Rebecca. I love them so much, and they also sent me some art prints, so I can show you those as well. Okay, so these are some of the side characters. Let's see if that's focusing. The sun glare is also in the way. Some other side characters. Okay, these are the main couple. This art is so beautiful. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. And then I think there's one more picture. Okay, this one is cute. It's a little, I was gonna say it's a sticker. It's not, but it says, just call me peanut butter because you're my jam. I love it. Very adorable. And here we go. This is the last picture. And it's the girl in either a Halloween costume or just like a cosplay of Tiana, and it's so cute. So I have to finish Sight Unseen first, but this is on the, it's on the docket. I think I'll make my way around to it. All right. Also, this is my outfit for today. Can you see? Let me step back a little bit. Okay, so this is my outfit for today. So this is my outfit. I'm gonna see you guys later. Alright, so I am back from my little family excursion. I got my nails done. I got this like blood red color. The lighting is a little weird because like the sun is going down, so I don't even know if you can like really tell, but it's like very, very bright red, and I kind of love them. They're also like super long. So I got my nails done. We got sushi. It was very nice, very cute. And while I was getting my nails done, I needed an audiobook to listen to, and I couldn't find like a new book that I wanted to pick up, and I didn't have the audiobook for my current read, so I ended up starting a reread of one of my favorite paranormal romances, which is Her Soul for Revenge by Harley LaRoe, and it's so good. Like, I just love that book so much. It's about this girl named Juniper Keynes, or Juniper Kynes rather, and she was meant to be sacrificed to this like cult. This cult is trying to raise their god. It's like this sea god, and they were trying to use her as a sacrifice, but she ends up escaping, and this happened years ago, and so they're still planning this like grand sacrifice to their god, and so they end up sacrificing her brother instead, because they want her bloodline for whatever reason. So they end up sacrificing her brother. She is very upset about this, so she is seeking her revenge, and in seeking her revenge, she seeks out this demon. Does she seek him out? Does he seek her out? Whatever, but he's been like kind of keeping tabs on her because he finds her interesting, and she asks him for help in getting her revenge, and so in exchange for his help he wants her soul, and so they make this deal where he's gonna get her soul to exact her revenge against this cult that brutalized her and killed her brother, right? But it's also a romance, and it's also an erotic romance, and it's like really kinky and dirty and wild, but the plot also is very good, and I just love Juniper. I love Juniper. I love Zane. I love them together. I think that their dynamic is like incredible, and yeah, like it's just so much fun, and experiencing this story again through the audiobook has been great. I'm on like chapter 17 of that. I am probably going to put that on pause and like start with that like next week, but I did need something to occupy me while I was getting my like services done, because it did take a while. We were there for a really long time. Okay, this is a totally impromptu update that has nothing to do with books, but I have changed my hair around. It looks really cute. It's got the curls at the bottom, and it's just really small like box braids, because I needed to get my hair done for my birthday, and my birthday's in a few days. Okay, y'all, I am about to be running late. My Uber is almost here, but I wanted to tell y'all that I am on my way to this erotic film screening for Pride Month, and I want to show you my outfit. And yeah, so I wanted it to give sexy. I bought this like leather skirt from Zara. I think I hauled this like in a video earlier this year. And so I'm wearing this skirt, wearing a basic black crop top, red lip. I thought that made it a little bit sexy. I don't know. And the red lip matches my nails. So yeah, I'm going to this film screening. It should be an experience. I'm kind of excited about it. But I need to head out because I am about to be late. So I'll talk to you guys in a little while.
I was in my room when those fateful words light on my screen. You're trying to be tough, but you are more than I can breathe.
Hi friends, it is a rainy Wednesday afternoon and I am just sitting reading and I'm still trying to finish Sight Unseen. I feel like every time I update you, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to finish Sight Unseen, and I just feel like I'm gonna say something that it sounds mean, but I don't necessarily mean it in a bad way, but it is gonna sound mean. The book is just so put downable. Like I never feel like, oh my god, I just need to keep frantically turning the pages. I just feel kind of like, yeah, like it's cool. You know, it's cool, but I could put it down. And when I do put it down, I don't feel like this strong urge to pick it back up. But on the rare occasion on the rare occasion that I am actually reading a few pages or even a chapter, if I'm feeling frisky, it is good. Like, it's a good time. I think it's well written, it's well developed and stuff. So I don't really know what it is. I don't know why this is my experience with it, but I don't know, slow walking my way through this experience. So I won't claim in this clip that I'm going to be finishing it, but I am still working on it. And there's just like a lot of really beautiful stuff happening in the book actually, and like I really enjoy the connection between the main characters, Quincy and Evelyn. So like it is good, but like I said, I'm having my struggles. I am a little bit in a reading slump, so it might be that, I don't know. Wait, but can I tell you something funny? So I went to the bar after I went to that like film thing, and so I went to the bar because the film fest, it was a lot. I really needed to decompress afterwards. So I went to Johnny Brenda's. If you're in the Philly area, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I went to Johnny Brenda's. I love the cocktails there, especially the mules, so good. So I'm ordering a drink. The bartender is just really for me, like he's doing it for me so badly. He was kind of short is not usually my thing, but he was just so cute, and he had these piercings. What do they call? His ears were like stretched out, and he had like a lip ring and like all these tattoos, and like that was just so my thing. So I was feeling it. Okay, he didn't pay me any attention at all. Like, good for him. Okay, his eyes was on the prize, which is that money, and he was working and minding his business. Okay, but I have been like eyeing him up the whole night. And then this guy approached me, and like this other guy, he's like buying me drinks, we're talking or whatever. Truthfully, I'm not that interested, but we're still talking. You know, I'm nice, he's nice, whatever, it's cool. But he's talking, and literally at one point the man is like massaging my feet and like ordering me drinks and all this stuff. All the while there I am still staring at the bartender who's not paying me no attention. And if that isn't a perfect allegory, a perfect example of my dating life, if somebody's not interested, I'm like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. And if somebody is interested, I'm like, okay, all right, thanks. And that's on being emotionally unavailable. I woke up feeling like shit today, and my birthday is tomorrow, and I feel like I always feel like shit when it's about to be my birthday. Why? I don't know. What is the science behind it? Somebody let me know in the comments. But fuck that. I'm not in the mood to be in a bad mood. So I'm going to the gym to get those sweet endorphins and the dopamine hit of working out. So I will talk to you guys later, but I did finish Sight Unseen, and I think that is real messy. I think if you're somebody who lives for drama and you like reality show angst and you like reality show people, because reality show people are always the messiest bitch you possibly know, and I think if you enjoy those kinds of that kind of entertainment and those kinds of like characters, so to speak, I think you will really enjoy Sight Unseen. And like, yeah, it's not my favorite romance ever, but it was like a fun story, and I would definitely recommend it. Also, it has like such a cute cover. Every time I look at it, I just think like, This cover is amazing. So yeah, I would definitely be willing to read more from this author in the future. And maybe the next book I read by them will feature like less miscommunication, because there was a lot of miscommunication. And I think the miscommunication was like well done and made a lot of sense considering the circumstances that they're in. But there was a lot of miscommunication in it, which isn't my jam. So yeah, that's the update. Okay, I'm back from the gym and I'm getting ready to go to this birthday lunch thing, and I think I'm gonna wear this pink dress. It's cute. I have to do my makeup and like figure out my accessories situation, but I think I'm gonna wear this. Ooh, why is this so overexposed? But yeah, it's like this little off-the-shoulder thing that my mom bought me a few weeks ago. So I'm gonna wear it. I think it looks pretty, and then I'll probably have another costume change later on in the day because I'm going to like this burlesque show. But I wanted to tell you that I am currently reading Her Soul for Revenge, so I think I'm revising the TBR for the video, and I'll just read her good side in another vlog, because in this vlog I think I want to finish up Her Soul for Revenge because I just love that book so much, and I'm so happy that I decided to reread it because I am kind of in a reading slump, and this video was supposed to just be like a weekly vlog, but it's been about 2-3 weeks at this point because I am just not in the right reading headspace. But I feel like Her Soul for Revenge was such a quick read for me. Like, I started it the other day. I want to say I started it 2 days ago, and I got like 40% of the way through, and then I made myself put it on pause just so that I could finish up reading Sight Unseen. But now I'm back to reading Her Soul for Revenge, and I just love it so much because it's such a fun, like fast-paced, action-packed sort of paranormal romance, and I just love it so much. Like, I love the main character Juniper, and I love how she tries so hard to be independent, and like her independence is cool and it's great, but Zane, who is like this demon that has contracted for her soul, like he does it just kind of for fun, like just for kicks and giggles. But immediately after like meeting Junie and spending time with her, all he wants to do is like take care of her, make sure she's good, make sure she's safe, and give her whatever it is that she wants. And what she wants is her revenge against these people who murdered her brother. And it's just like, it's more emotional than I really remember it being the first time I read it, but I did feel kind of emotional about it, and it's just like really sad and fucked up and traumatic in a lot of ways. But then it's like, it has a lot of humor to it because Zane as a character, even though he's supposed to be like this 1,000-year-old demon, he has a little bit of like a frat boy energy, and I like the fact that the book actively talks about that. Like, he mentions it, he's like, oh yeah, I'm pretty much like 30 in demon years, but demons are always like young and stupid and immature their whole lives, so that's why I'm like this. And I thought that was kind of funny. I liked it because I feel like typically if you have like an immortal love interest, he's gonna have this whole like remote, aloof, stoic vibe, and that's very much not Zane. He is the opposite of nonchalant. He is the opposite of standoffish. He is obsessed. He is clingy. He is constantly making jokes. He is just like, you know, like he's just very different than the type of immortal heroes that you typically see in these like paranormal romances. I just like it. I like everything about the book really, but it's just like, wow, the power of rereading. Yeah, so I need to reread more often. I just feel like it's the key to busting a reading slump, and I have seen that advice so many times, but I never took it until now, and I see the vision. I completely understand it now, and I will be doing much more rereading in the future. So yeah, let me hurry up and do my makeup so that I can go to lunch, because I think I am maybe possibly about to be late. Let me go get myself together.
Eyes on horizons, whole time we don't get sunlight, whole time that I'll sit so right, head down trying to get on by. Oh, it's so important that I gotta let you know that I know it's hard to let you go, hard to let you go. Don't expect that though, but give me your vibes, your vibe.
Alright, this is my next costume change. I'm serving you guys 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo realness. This dress is like very bright green. I definitely think it's brighter green than that particular book cover, but yeah, I'm giving. You know, I think it's cute. And I'm going to a burlesque show, so yeah, that's where I'm going to be. I need to touch out my makeup and make it a little bit more intense. I think I'm going to do like a more smoky eye. I just have eyeliner on right now, but I'm going to do more of like a smoky eye and add some lashes, and I think that it'll really top things off. What do you guys think? My boobs look so good in this dress. Wow. Anyway, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's popping. I also read some more of Her Soul for Revenge, and I am like 75% now of the way through now, and yeah, it's still good. It's still giving. I still love Zane, my demon boyfriend. I still love Juniper. And I really love, okay, this is random, but I really love in books when there's like pet names and like really specific pet names that the hero ends up giving to the heroine. So like Zane's nickname for Juniper is Little Wolf, and I think that it's like so goofy and silly, but I love it because she has like this wolf tattoo chest piece. And yeah, so he calls her Little Wolf, and I love it. It's so cute, and it just makes me smile every single time I read it. So yeah, I'm still enjoying that. I'm still enjoying my pre-birthday celebration, and then tomorrow I'm going to New York. So that wasn't on my agenda, that wasn't my plan, but my best friend texted me and she was like, what are you doing tomorrow? And I was like, I'm not doing anything. And she was like, well, come to New York with me. I already bought the tickets. So I'm going to New York tomorrow, and then I'm going to DC soon so I can see Aaron. So very booked and busy. I'm in my we outside era. So yeah, let me go do this makeup so I'm not late to the burlesque show, and I'll see you guys later.
So you got a thing for a gay Voldemort looking motherfucker. You come talk to me after the show. We'll hook it up. I'll take good care of y'all. Now these girls are working for one thing and one thing only. That is your excitement, your attention, your applause.
Float on the beat like butterfly, what could I say that Ali ain't said? 10 toes down on the ground, painted red, and the streets filled with lead. I thank God for my bed. Look, tell them these notes here give us hope. And if you ask the people in the pews, it's the antidote. I wipe my worries in a prayer, then I let it go. Gather my vegetables, you know how the record go. I know them niggas sang a song and tore down Jericho. Just that Mary had a baby in a carriage flow, born off the water and light. That's the thing alone that made your spirit ignited the sound while the blessings raining down.
I know that if you knew me, you'd say you came so far. I know I still have far to go. It's time to raise the...
Okay, I have several updates and then we're gonna end this video. I just finished my reread of Her Soul for Revenge. I also just got back from this burlesque show that I went to, which was absolutely incredible. Dinner and a show, how immaculate. It was just so great. It was so fun. And also like the host, he was singing and he was like an incredible singer. Like it was insane. So that was a really great time. And then I got home around 9 and I've been listening to Her Soul for Revenge while I pack my bag, because I told you guys that I'm going to DC to see my bestie Aaron, and also tomorrow, which is Friday, I'm going to New York with my other bestie Reagan. She's taking me there for my birthday, so that's cool. But I did finish my reread of Her Soul for Revenge while I was packing, and I'm obsessed with this book so badly, and I think it has really confirmed for me the fact that Harlan Lerroux is one of my favorite authors. I think that what I love so much about her as an author is that her work is like, it's simultaneously very funny, but there could be like dark elements, but there's also like a lot of love and passion and like deep connection that I can really feel, even if the circumstances that the characters are in are really wild, even if there's a lot of moving parts in a narrative. I think that she just does a really good job of making the relationships feel real and feel grounded, even as like wild outlandish things are happening around the characters, and I just love it. Like I just love it. And then also like it's really kinky and fun and sexy and whatever, and I love the fact that she writes about so many bi protagonists. As a bi woman myself, just makes me really happy. So rereading this was just a really good fun experience. I would highly recommend the Souls trilogy by Harlan Lerroux if you are a paranormal romance fan and you like heavy spice. And the third book in the series is coming out in, I want to say it's coming out in July, maybe August, and she just did the cover reveal, so this is what the cover looks like, and I'm very excited for it. So yeah, I mean, not that it was necessarily in question, because I have known since, I want to say 2021, that Harley LaRoe is a favorite, but it always, you know, rereading is really like the true test of if you actually love a book and you love an author, and I love this on reread, and I love Harley LaRoe so much. So I can't wait to reread some more of her stuff soon, but this is just so good. It was so good. I'm so excited for the third book in the Souls trilogy to come out. It's going to be about this witch and her pet demon, and I can't wait. That's what's happening. I'm ending this vlog here. How many things did I end up finishing? I finished Only for the Week, incredible, 5 stars. I finished Sight Unseen, another book that I thought was good. I did have my struggles with it, but I don't think other people will struggle with it the way that I did. I just was kind of in a slump. And then Her Soul for Revenge completely broke me of my slump. I loved it. Incredible, amazing. 10 million stars. It's just like the perfect book for me, and it hits so many of my personal sweet spots. So I love that book, and it definitely, I feel like it has cured my reading slump. I'm ready to tackle the rest of my like summer TBR, dive back into that. So like we'll see what happens, we'll see what comes up, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. So this vlog is to be continued. Mwah.